Hello and welcome to Benue Television News at 7. My name is Mercy Upa. The headlines: Benue to pay 70,000 naira minimum wage. Broadcasting Organization of Nigeria seeks government support in unforeseen massive global technology outage. Benue State Governor Renfada Hyacinth has said his administration will pay the 70,000 naira minimum wage to state workers. Governor Ali made this known in an interview at Government House Makurdi shortly after inaugurating Governing Council for the state-owned tertiary institutions. The governor said he is focused and has equally put in place measures to make things function, saying that his administration has blocked all leakages.
With all the plans and the immediate makeshift arrangements that are in place for things to function, things are moving. Even our IGR is increased. So it is now left to us to close more loopholes to see how much we can cash in to do many other things, including the payment of salaries. Why not? We can pay. We can pay. I'm focused in all my purposes and intent. So what is agreed by the federal government definitely is what we, the subnationals, can also just cue in to do. Without the workforce, then we wouldn't have any centeredness of any government. So we need to push in our civil servants, our workforce, in a way approved by the federal government and all the labor organizations, synonymously, so that the system works. With all the plans.
Recall that President Bola Tinubu recently approved 70,000 naira as the new minimum wage for Nigerian workers. The Benue State government has set aside the sum of 2 billion naira for the establishment of a cancer center at the Benue State University Teaching Hospital, Makurdi. Governor Hyacinth announced this Friday at the College of Health Sciences, Benue State University, Makurdi. The governor was addressing dignitaries at the International Health Investment Summit and Scientific Exhibition and Endowment Fund for establishment of a cancer center at the teaching hospital. Emmanuel Akula reports.
Father Alia, who wants the summit to become a yearly event to promote health in the state, announces that his administration is giving priority to the health sector through increased health expenditures captured in the Benue State 2024 budget. The state chief executive, while lamenting the negative effect of cancer in the past years, is concerned that it has accounted for about 79,000 deaths annually in Nigeria, placing the country second on the cancer burden in Africa. He says with a clear vision, his government is bringing deliberate initiatives in the health sector, promising that resources will be effectively utilized to improve healthcare services in Benue State.
Promoting health through the life course is becoming more important than ever before, which explains in part why our administration is committed to increasing health expenditure as evidenced in this year 2024 approved budget. The result of this commitment is that the narrative of poor budgetary allocation to the health sector is intentionally being reversed.
Chairman of the occasion and a former governor of Benue State, Dr. Gabriel Suswam, who says he is more interested in the progress of the state, challenges other Benue sons and daughters to unite in support of Governor Hyacinth administration, irrespective of political differences for the development of Benue State. Senator Suswam opines that Governor Hyacinth reforms at the hospital through the Chief Medical Director, Dr. Stephen Hwande, will resuscitate the facility to attract medical tourism and positively impact the economy of the state. Speaker, House of Representatives, Dr. Tanjuddin Abbas, represented by the Chairman, House Committee on Health, Amos Magaji, underscores the importance of a cancer center, saying that it will complement other health programs in Nigeria towards improving the healthcare sector of the country. The International Health Summit is holding with the theme towards attaining a one-stop hospital While the Cancer Center will be named after a former governor of the state, Senator Gabriel Suswam. Emmanuel Akula, Benue Vision News, Makudi. Father
Governor Hyacinth Olia has inaugurated the governing councils of tertiary institutions owned by Benue State with a charge to bring their experiences to bear on the growth of these institutions. The governor inaugurated the members Friday at Government House, Makudi. Correspondent Emmanuel Akula reports that Governor Olia informed the board members that his government will not hesitate to take decisive action against anyone found wanting or involved in any unethical conduct to achieve their collective aim of lifting educational standards. Here's the report.
It was Nelson Mandela who said education is the most powerful weapon to change the world. Governor Hyacinth Olia is inaugurating the governing councils of tertiary institutions in the state as a significant step forward towards enhancing the quality and efficiency of the state educational system. The governor describes the responsibility of the members as a vital mandate to draw and refine the policies that will drive the institutions towards excellence. The governor charges members to use corporate governance principles of integrity, openness, accountability, and professionalism in approaching their duties. He tags them on building contact with other educational bodies and organizations to get new insights, resources, and opportunities as key to achieving the objective of growth.
Your role is to concentrate on policy enhancement. The policies you develop and implement should aim to uplift and improve our tertiary institutions, ensuring they meet and/or even exceed global standards of education. These linkages help us to adopt best practices and innovative approaches that can significantly enhance the quality of education we offer in the state.
According to him, government will soon generate a manual to guide councils in the performance of their duties and make recommendations to the visitation panels to their institutions for implementation after state council consideration.
We have full confidence in your abilities and believe that you will bring your wealth of experience and dedication to bear on the institutions you represent. Your courage, vision, and commitment are crucial as we embark on this journey of transformation together.
To the heirs and management of the institutions, the governor urges them to support the councils to succeed.
You must avail them with the right and full information they require so as to enable them to make informed decisions. I want to assure you that if there are any gaps in the constitution of your council, we shall quickly rectify them.
The chairman and pro-chancellor of Benue State University Makudi, Paul Chukuma, on behalf of the chairman and members, assures of commitment to discharging their duties, promising a cordial relationship with the institutions to achieve the needed development of the institutions.
We want to assure you, Your Excellency, and indeed the entire group people of Benue State, that we will take up this assignment as a call to service, and we will deliver the cargo without any story of the storms.
The boards have a 4-year tenure expected to kick off with inaugural lectures to be communicated by the leadership of the various institutions. Emmanuel Akula, Benue Vision News, Makudi.
Thank you, Emmanuel Akula, for bringing us that update. Benue Television News at 7. We'll now go for a break. When we return, we'll bring you more reports. Please stay with us. Welcome back from that break. You're still watching Benue Television News at 7. State Ministry of Works, Housing and Urban Development has expressed concern over the growing number of unauthorized projects under construction in constituencies and communities in the state. The ministry states that such projects are being undertaken without adequate oversight and approval, resulting in poor execution, substandard materials and workmanship. A press statement issued to the effect and signed by the Commissioner for Works, Housing and Urban Development, Imoji Tiza, states that the ministry underscores the critical importance of collaborating with developers or sponsors to ensure the successful execution of engineering projects across Benue State. The statement says that this collaboration is essential for delivering safe and beneficial structures that will enhance the lives of Benue residents. According to Tiza, engineering projects ranging from roads, bridges, housing development, and urban planning initiatives significantly impact the future landscape of Benue State and to achieve outcomes that prioritize safety, sustainability, economy, functionality. Developers or sponsors are strongly encouraged to engage with the Benue State Ministry of Works, Housing and Urban Development from the project inception stage to execution. It adds that the ministry, as part of its mandate, provides crucial oversight, engineering specifications, guidance, and a regulatory framework to assist developers or sponsors to navigate local building codes, engineering specifications, environmental considerations, and community needs, thereby enhancing safety measures and mitigating potential risks to both infrastructure and public safety. Subsequently, the ministry has placed ban on all authorized projects ongoing in the state and advises all sponsors, communities, and individuals involved to report to its headquarters immediately with the details of their project on or before 31st of July 2024 to document their activities, as failure to comply will attract serious sanctions. Benue Investment and Property Company Limited (BIPC) has signed a partnership agreement with a Chinese firm, Shining Colors International, a Chinese firm to develop the mining sector in the state. The agreement is expected to become operational once the ban on mining activities is lifted by the state government. The managing director of BIPC, Dr. Raymond Asmakaha, signed the partnership alongside other BIPC management staff at the company's boardroom in Makudi. According to the agreement, BIPC will earn 25% of the post-tax income from Shining Colors mining and agribusiness activities. The two companies will jointly develop agro-commodities herbs to benefit Benue farmers. The partnership is also expected to generate significant revenue for the state and contribute to its economic development in line with the vision of the governor, the state, and the state, Reverend Hyacinth earlier. Representatives of Shining Colors International, Fang Ming and Lucy Queen, expressed enthusiasm for the collaboration and commitment to the terms of the partnership, stating their willingness to work together with BIPC in achieving mutually beneficial outcomes. Residents of Makri have again been hit by heavy rainfall on Friday, destroying household items and other facilities. Our environment correspondent Oleko Ondama went round the city to observe the effects of the rains. Here's her report.
Several houses and homes were sitting in water at the time of this report, and roads washed into crooked gullies following more than 4 hours of heavy downpour, which began Thursday night into Friday morning in Makdi, the Benue State capital. Areas worst affected are parts of Achusa, Gado Villa along Boko Road, Worokum behind Deeper Life Camp, Ungudu Mega Layout, opposite International Markets. The value of destruction to property and valuables is yet to be estimated, but there are indications that people will be displaced for a while in areas where houses are sitting in water. Residents of Gado Villa, Ernest Umchi and Moses Ilim, lament the meanings of the flood, recounting how long their communities have been suffering the effects of the flood.
The water has destroyed so many of my things, and it just came all of a sudden. We have not been experiencing this in July. Usually it's in September we experience this, from August, September. But this one came without we knowing that it's coming at this time. It came so abruptly.
This thing happened yearly, and anytime there is much rain, it happens. If there is a flash flood like this, the water will not be able to flow there. coming back. The water is flowing up instead of going down, so it feel everywhere. Anytime there's much rain.
Richard Bayer and Boniface Ange say the flood took over their community, thereby hindering vehicular movement and pedestrians. They appeal to the Benue State government to intensify the effort in the silting and construction of drainages.
At about 6 p.m. yesterday that this rain starts, up till now we are not able to sleep. We cannot eat. The rain falls since yesterday till this morning. We've moved to another person's house and even there the rain still enter. So we are stranded. All my documents are wasted.
The flood is now becoming so persistent. So, as you can see, this is what we are experiencing, and we are appealing to government to come to our aid, because many properties worth of millions of nairas are being destroyed.
Recall that the Nigeria Meteorological Agency, NIMET, had warned that the flood this year will be worse than last year, affecting 31 states, with Benue inclusive. Evidently, more stringent solutions are needed to address the meanings of flooding in Benue. Oleku Ondoma, Benue Television News, Makdi.
We'll go for a short break. When we return, we'll bring you more updates. Please stay with us. Broadcasting Organization of Nigeria, BON, has called on Nigerian government to remove Nigerian Broadcasting Commission (NBC) from the list of revenue-generating agencies for government. The call is contained in a communique thrown at the end of the 79th General Assembly of the organization, which held in Benue, Edo State. The communique is signed by the Chairman and Director General, Nigerian Television Authority (NTA), Comrade Salihu Udemboas, and a 7-man committee says, in a view of the current economic hardship occasioned by subsidy removal and astronomical increase in electricity tariffs, the operational cost of broadcasting has become unprecedented. The communique is requesting a media support initiative from the federal government that will help broadcast industries combat these challenges. Represented by Vice Chairman of BON, who is also Group Managing Director of the Communication, Chief Tony Ekutu, the communique chairman holds that BON desires the federal government to expedite action partnerships with NBC, BON, and other stakeholders to map out strategies for proper mitigation of digital switchover that will be beneficial to the citizens, while expressing appreciation to the federal government for sustained support for the renewed hope agenda of the Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led administration. The statement also appeals for the provision of CNG permanent generators to all BON member stations, while subsidizing by 50 electricity tariff of members on a monthly basis. The communique calls for the amendments of Schedule 4 of the 1999 Constitution that empowers local government councils to collect radio and television rates and vest such power on the National Broadcasting Commission, which shall be further mandated to distribute such revenue accrued from the rates among licensed broadcast stations. The Director of the National Youth Service Corps, Brigadier General Y.T. Ahmed, has called for support from the 774 local government chairmen across Nigeria to boost the activities of the scheme. According to a statement issued on Saturday by the NYC Director of Information and Public Relations, Eddie Megwa, Ahmed's appeal aims to boost the achievements of the NYC, which heavily relies on the active engagement of key stakeholders. Addressing the National Executive Council meeting of the Association of Local Governments of Nigeria in Lafia, Ahmed emphasized the importance of local government involvement in the NYSC. He pointed out that the success of the scheme largely depends on effective stakeholder participation as outlined by the NYSC Act Cap 84 Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004. General Ahmed further stated that the role of local government is critical to the smooth operations of the NYSC because the majority of core members are posted to serve in the rural areas. He also admitted the impact of the activities of core members in development, especially through their contribution to education, healthcare and other aspects of the national economy. The Director General further urged the Council Chairman to complement the federal government by providing essential facilities like orientation camps, residential and office accommodation, security and transport in addition to other forms of intervention that are essential to the general success of the scheme. The federal government said in a bid to empower youth for self-employment and promote technical entrepreneurship skills, it will train over 500,000 youths across the country on robotics and artificial intelligence (AI). The Senior Special Assistant SSA to the President on Technical, Vocational and Entrepreneurship Education, Abiola Arugundade, disclosed this in Abuja while distributing laptops and online course licenses to 50 students of Government Science and Technical College, Area 3, Garki, Abuja. She noted that the initiative, which is with the approval of the National Board for Technical Education (NBTE) and in concert with the private sectors, is to upscale the skill of the nation's workforce from the current level of 15% to 50% as part of the mandates of her office by the President. The presidential aide said the distribution of the laptops and online courses essentially in robotics and artificial intelligence was the pilot scheme under the initiative, adding that plans were afoot to extend the program to all parts of the country. Under the scheme, Arugundede said the students are expected to learn the basic skills of artificial intelligence and robotics online for 6 months. For the television news at 7, we'll go for a break. When we return, we'll be joining the foreign scene. For more updates, please stay with us. You're still watching Benue Television News at 7. From the foreign scene, experts said a massive technology outage has disrupted businesses and institutions in multiple countries, throwing airports, airlines, rail companies, government services, banks, stock exchanges, supermarkets, telecoms, health systems, and media outlets into chaos. The cause of the outage was not immediately clear, but it came hours after Microsoft said it was addressing an issue affecting access to Microsoft 365 apps and services. Some experts attributed the disruption to CrowdStrike, a cybersecurity firm whose software is used in industries around the world to protect against hackers and outside breaches. The problem appeared to result in crashes of machines running the Microsoft Windows operating system. CrowdStrike said in a recorded phone message that it was aware of reports of Microsoft Windows operating system crashing. The company had reported that the issue was related to its Falcon sensor product, engineers identifying a content deployment problem. At the time of reporting, some of the manufacturing business companies and computer app systems were beginning to return to normal service, including Sky News in the United Kingdom, which was down for an hour in the morning. The outages rippled far and wide, with transport systems around the world among the hardest hit. According to an update from the Federal Aviation Administration in the United States, major airlines Delta, United, and American Airlines were grounded on Friday morning due to a communication issue. In Australia, flight information screens at Sydney Airport went blank. The airport said that flights were arriving and departing, but that travellers should expect delays. Melbourne Airport said that check-in procedures for some airlines had been affected. And that's all of our package this night. But before going, here's a recap of the main stories. The Benue state government has accepted to pay 70,000 naira minimum wage. Broadcasting Organization of Nigeria is seeking government support for its operations and unforeseen massive global technology outage disrupt services. My name is Mercy Pa. Thank you for watching. Good night.